your pitch determines your wealth, your pitch determines your riches. Either you are going to be pity or you are going to live in plenty is going to be determined by how you pitch yourself. So most people don't know how to do this. And customers are born every minute, customers are born every second if you know how to describe what you do. Because your description determines your expansion or your limitation. Now, so you were going to introduce yourself. You're going to introduce yourself in the sense that, though, this is me, my name is Tade, and the next thing that will happen is that you are going to say the explanation of statement of service. Now, let me say this. If you want to write this down, it will help you. How you handle your explanation of statement of service will determine two things in your life. How you handle your explanation of statement of service will determine two things in your life. Number one, who will buy from you or the buyers that will be referred to you. I will say that again. How you use explanation of the statement of service will determine two things in your life. Who will buy from you or the buyers that will be referred to you. Now, let me tell you this. Something happen all the time. Explanation of statement of service and introduction of self. Everybody get the introduction of self right. Everybody knows their name already. But this is what happened. Most people don't know about how to go about the explanation of the statement of service. So what do? They just blush over it. Now, let me tell you what it's going to cost you if you don't get this thing right. This is what it's going to cost you. If you don't know how to handle explanation of the statement of service, you are going to be leaving a lot of money on the table. Number two, you are going to contrast your opportunities. You are literally going to be reducing opportunities in your life. Number three, you are going to get into a state of obscurity. And obscurity is the killer in the economy. I asked this guy, what do you do for a living? And then this guy told me that he works in an oil firm. Now, remember, that's what 90% of people do. They will just tell you where they work. Now, but that is not what I'm asking him. Then the guy asked me, what do I do? And I told him what I do. And by the time I told him what I do, unknown to me, that someone very close by was listening to eavesdropping into our conversation. And when I was about to leave, the guy came to me and he shook my hand and he said, "Oh, I love what you said that day. I would like to have your contact. I think I knew somebody that would like to do business with you." Now, guess what? That guy was a stranger that turned into an advocate for me by just me getting explanation of the statement of service very well. Every time you are describing yourself, you are creating what we call the miracle of a missing structure. Your description must be able to show people what is missing in their life and how coming in contact with you can help them to fix it. The moment people see it, everybody does not like to miss out. So if I'm showing you the missing structure through my work, you want to connect with me. I'm also giving this offer to only 25 persons. If you want me to work with you, based on what I've shared with you, to be able to develop, to go from this contact to this communication, to be able to develop your own framework. How do you develop your framework? I'm going to be taking you on how you can develop what you do to make people want to say, how can I work with you instantly? And I'm going to be working with only 25 people. Only 25 people. Now, this program is 150,000, but tonight, for the night alone, if you want this, there is a seller account on that program, and I'm also going to give you an opportunity to pay the money twice for the live show that I'm giving you tonight. I'm going to be working with you in the next 1 week. I'm going to start working with you so that you move into, I'm going to spend almost, to be able to help you build your own craft and build your own pitch, that when you see the contact, you know how to communicate. And you can go out there and meet contact strangers and tell them to customers. This program is going to be for 45,000, and you can spread this money within two installments. But there is an account on that screen. Instead of 150,000, I'm giving it to you only 24 people. I will take you by the hand and I will show you how this thing works. I will take you through the models. I will tell you the templates. There is a program, there is a book for this program. I'm also going to give you that details that will help you to be able to change your life. I call it how to create your personal monopoly with a multiple flow of opportunities. So this is going to help you to be able to do the best of your life. So